Hello my beauties and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Janelle, and if you are not new here, hi, my name is still Janelle. Thank you so much for being here. So today I'm going to be doing something called the New Year tag. I honestly didn't even know that this existed, and then I saw a video about it on YouTube and it looks really fun, and I feel like it's really fitting for 2021 because we just need like a refresh, like new year please. So I thought that it would be fitting, so that is what I'm going to be doing today. But before we get into the video, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel down below. Also, hit the bell so that you can be notified every time I upload a new video. I upload every Friday and every Sunday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time, so you don't want to miss that. Also, give this video a thumbs up down below, and if you didn't like this video, make sure to suggest maybe some videos that you do like in the comments, and maybe I can start filming some of those too. That way, everybody can be happy. So let's go ahead and get right into the tag. So the first question is, how many books are you planning to read in 2021? So my reading goal for 2021 is to read 100 books. I have no idea if I'm going to be able to accomplish this goal, but based on the reading that I've been doing the past few months, I feel like it definitely is doable. However, with getting married this year, it definitely could change that a little bit. So I guess we'll see, but 100 books is my goal for the year for sure. Okay, so the next question is, name 5 books you didn't get to read this year but want to make a priority in 2021. So there was a lot of books I feel like that I didn't get to read last year, so I have a lot of priorities, but I'm going to try and pick my top 5, and some of these are just books that like maybe have been out for so long but I've just never gotten to it. Because for a few years I was kind of on and off with reading. It was like 1 month I'd be really great at reading, and then for like 6 months I wouldn't read. So I kind of fell off like the book community like boat, I feel like, and just didn't know what was coming out, didn't know good things were coming out, so I fell behind for sure. So now for those 5 books. Okay, so this book, you guys are going to be completely shocked, I feel like. But I'm just being transparent here, okay? I'm just being honest. Okay, I have not read the Hunger Games series all the way through. In middle school, I started this, and I want to say that I read the first book and then didn't read the rest of the series because the movies were coming out, and I like got lazy and I was like, I'm not gonna read it, I'm just gonna watch the movie. But I do still really want to read these, and I kind of want to do a 24-hour readathon where I read the Hunger Games series. Let me know if you guys would be interested in something like that. It's definitely kind of on my radar. So yeah, make sure to leave a comment down below if you would like to see a 24-hour readathon where I see how many of these that I can read. But yeah, I do need to read this like really bad. So I'm kind of prioritizing it this year because I feel like it's about time that I like get through this. So yeah, that's one. So the next book that I really want to read in 2021 that I kind of didn't prioritize last year is Moonrise by Sarah Crossan. So I actually got this at like a used bookstore. Forgive me for some of the dust. But I actually got this at a used bookstore and was super excited about it, and then for some reason never got to it. I think other books just started piling on top. So yeah, this is definitely one of my priorities. This says, 17-year-old Joe hasn't seen his brother in 10 years. Ed didn't walk out on the family, not exactly. It's something more brutal. Ed's locked up on death row. Now his execution date has been set and the clock is ticking. Joe is determined to spend those last weeks with his brother, no matter what other people think, and no matter whether Ed committed the crime. But did he? And does it matter in the end? So this sounds really interesting. I really like stuff like this. So I definitely do want to prioritize this year and hopefully get to it. Now, this next one is another one I feel like I have talked about on my channel so many times, and it's because I need to get to it, and so I'm like constantly saying I need to get to it. So please keep me accountable. Like, maybe ask me like once a month, like, have you read this book yet? But it is Watchers by Dean Koontz. This was recommended to a family member of mine like literally 2 years ago, and it's still here. I think I've read like 20 pages of it. So yeah, I really need to get on this. So somebody please like help me out here. But yeah, so this definitely needs to be prioritized. This I'm also really excited about because it's a thriller, and I don't know why it's taken me so long to read this. I literally have no idea. But this needs to be read and done. So book number 4 is Down with the Shine by Kate Carius Quinn. This I also got in a used bookstore when I bought Moonrise, but I haven't gotten to it. So I really want to read this. This says, make a wish. Lenny always thought her uncle's important family legacy was good old-fashioned bootlegging. When she takes some of her uncle's moonshine to Michaela Gordon's annual house party and finds out just how wrong she was. At the party, Lenny has everyone make a wish before drinking the shine. It's tradition. She toasts to wishes for bat wings, for balls of steel, for the party to go on forever. Lenny even makes a wish of her own, to bring back her best friend Dylan, who was murdered 6 months ago. The next morning gives Lenny a whole new understanding of the phrase, be careful what you wish for. Or in her case, be careful what wishes you grant. Because all those wishes Lenny raised a jar of shine to last night, they came true. Most of them came out bad, and once granted, a wish can't be unmade. So this also sounds really, really interesting. I really have been wanting to read this, but once again, other books have been piling up, so this one's next. The last book on this need to read list is The Hiding Place, and this is by Corey Ten Boom, I believe. But this is basically about a family who survived the Holocaust by hiding in a hiding place. But it is super, super interesting, and I'm almost positive it's based on a true story. I don't know though, don't take my word for it. But I got this from my mother-in-law, I want to say for Christmas like last year, like in 2019, and still haven't gotten to it. So I need to get on this so that I can be a good daughter-in-law. So this is next. Okay, so the next question is, well, question. It's more like a statement. But name a genre you want to read more of. So I don't know if this is necessarily a genre, but I do want to read more graphic novels and manga. I feel like I haven't delved into that world enough, and I want to be a little bit more experienced with graphic novels and have some recommendations up my sleeve. So I do want to read more of those. As far as like an actual genre, I do want to read more thrillers. As much as I love thrillers, I don't really read enough of them. I read a lot of fantasy, fiction, romance, I feel like, and I do want to dive into a little bit more of the thriller area. So the next thing is to name 3 non-book related goals for 2021. So one of my goals is to have a bigger following on YouTube, so I would love for my channel to grow in 2021. If I could make it to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year, that would be so cool. I would probably cry. But that is definitely one of my goals. Another one of my goals is to go on, just have a lot of adventures with Jonathan in our marriage. Okay, so my third goal is to just live a little bit of a healthier lifestyle, just like move laziness like out of the way. I would love to just create a more consistent schedule in my life, one that is healthy and productive. So, and I feel like that's a goal that like a lot of people have at the start of the year, but with starting a new life, like getting married and starting a new adventure, I feel like it's the perfect opportunity for me to completely start fresh in a new place with a new person and just find my own rhythm inside my own home instead of being like living with my parents and my siblings. So that's definitely a goal of mine for 2021. Okay, so this next one is, what's a book you've had forever that you still need to read? Okay, I found one. So this is Needful Things by Stephen King. This thing is absolutely huge. Or maybe the pages are just thick. No, it's pretty huge. Okay, so I've had this. I haven't had this forever. I've had this for probably about 2 years, which is a long time compared to everything else on my shelf. But I got this like 2 years ago when me and Jonathan went to Barnes & Noble together, and I just really wanted Stephen King. And I got this, and I got 134 pages in, and then like just stopped. So yeah, I honestly can't remember if it was because I didn't like it or I just like got distracted. It's probably because I got distracted. But yeah, I've had this for a long time and I need to read it. Okay, and the last question is one word that you're hoping 2021 will be. So this is probably going to be a little cliche, but I am hoping that 2021 is adventurous, and I definitely think 2021 is already off to a good start for me. I mean, in a little over 2 months I get married to my best friend and the love of my life, so that's really awesome, obviously. So that's definitely an adventure in itself, but I do want it to be adventurous. I want it to be memorable. I want there to be things that happened this year that I was like, that was definitely in 2021, like 2021 was my year. So yeah, that's kind of how I'm going into it, is just to create an adventure out of everything, and adventures can be bad too. So I'm definitely expecting there to be some things in this year that suck, but it was part of the adventure. So yeah, that's definitely kind of my outlook on 2021. After 2020, I feel like I just need a more positive outlook and to look at each situation in a different way and see how it's taught me something or how it's changed me as a person. So yeah, that's definitely what I want 2021 to be, is adventurous. Alright, well, I think that is everything for this video. If you are still watching and you've made it to the end of this video, please drop a star in the comments down below. I don't know, for me, stars just represent the new year. I don't know, maybe that's weird. But drop a star in the comments down below so that I can see how far you made it. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you next time.